I'm Miss Katie. I'm that vegan teacher. I've been vegan for almost 10 years. In June of 2026, it will be 10 years, which means I don't eat or use or exploit animals to the best of my ability. No vegan is perfect, but we try our best to do the right thing. I'm gonna fix this camera here over here. Thank you guys on TikTok for coming in already. Hi there, I see you. Hi Zoe. Hi Michael. Hi Brenda. Hi Harley. Hello. Thanks for coming. So today we're going to be talking to different people. Whoever wants to come in and say hello, you can come say hello to me if you're on TikTok, and we can have some discussions about how to make this world a better place for the animals. If you are vegan, definitely let us know and put some comments in the comment section about that, telling people why you're vegan and giving people ideas about what to eat. For example, a lot of people don't really even know what veganism is. So you can tell them that you don't eat eggs. You can tell them that you don't eat any cheese or any milk products. And you can tell them that being vegan is healthy. So when you come in, I encourage you to be a teaching assistant rather than a student. So that means you can just Google some vegan facts and come back and teach them here in the comment section. Thanks for being here. Hi, Demon Slayer. You say you're not vegan yet, but you absolutely should be. All right, I want you to be vegan as soon as possible because all good people are vegan. Thank you over here on TikTok for coming in. So this is a video that if you just type it into the search engine, the truth about the animals you eat, and if you add the part for kind hearts only, you will find the video a lot easier. So I want you to go and look at that. And I want you to teach everybody here, what you've learned. So I'm going to go right into TikTok here and say hello to the first person. Hey, thank you very much for the dancing fruit on my desk. I really like that decoration. It's very upbeat. Welcome to my live stream. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
It's me.
Where are you in the world?
In England. Remember me?
Nope, I don't answer that question ever. I have 1 million followers and I don't like to play that game. Are you here to be a teaching assistant?
That's fair. My name's got vegan in it.
It says the vegan. So does many people. If you want me to remember you'll put your first name at the beginning, sort of Bob or Cindy or something, and then I'll be able to make a correlation to that. Here is the first vegan fact for you to read today.
Okay, let's see this one. Veganism. Okay, random vegan fact. Number 1. Veganism isn't a diet. It's a justice movement against the exploitation of animals.
Right. Do you agree with that definition?
Wait, what, sorry?
Do you agree with that definition?
Yeah, I remember you having a song that sounds like that too. It was like,
yeah, I have lots.
Veganism is a justice movement.
Yeah, where are you? It sounds like you're in like...
I kind of forgot the words, but I agree with it.
Right, thank you. Oh, just one second. There's a super chat here. I'm just going to take it for a second. It sounds like you're in a vacuum or something. I don't know. Oh, yeah. It's a lot more quiet now. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, Metatron, thank you for the $5 donation. And Metatron writes, hi, massive fan, genuinely wondering if a full Irish is vegan. The sausages are my favorite. I have no idea what I don't know what a full Irish is. But you should be vegan and you should eat vegan sausages. Here's another fact for you to read.
Random vegan fact number 6. All good people are either vegan or trying as hard as possible to be, because good people don't bully animals. They save them from people who do. Okay, there you go. Thank you very much. So would you like to tell people a little bit about yourself, or do you have a question? Yeah, sure. I saw a comment was like, do you like Sniper Wolf? The answer to my opinion is no. No. Okay, so just a second, please. So I prefer actually that you don't look at the comments, because this is a conversation between you and I. And if you talk about Sniper Wolf without context, there's so many thousands of people who have no idea who that person is. You know, if you're in the inner circle and you know I've done videos about her. Yeah, so she's not a very nice person. SS Sniper Wolf is an animal abuser, so we don't like her. What made you decide to become vegan? Your videos from 2020. Okay. When you start, we're gaining traction at first, right? Mm-hmm. I remember your community posts and videos showing about the documentaries like watchdominion.com.
Okay.
And
Okay, I
I
just
was
pressed on your
saying,
name here and I see you are the vegan gator. See, before that, I didn't know who you are. And when I see that, it sort of rings a bell for me, you know? So I would encourage you to
yay!
write your first name and then write vegan after. That would be a good thing to do.
Alright.
Thank you very much for coming,
Yeah.
though. You did a great
Thank
job.
you.
Thank you. Guys, keep on tapping on the screen. We're up to 8.5 thousand likes. Thank you very much for sharing the live stream. I'm just going to read your names out loud here on TikTok if you have just subscribed. Let me see who we have here. Thank you for joining. Odin, thank you for joining. Let me see who else there is. Hi, Brian. Thank you for reposting the video. That's really helpful. Thank you to this person named, oh, can't read your writing because you have a funny font. Guys, make sure you get proper vegan names if you are somebody who cares about the animals, so that it's easy for us to remember one another. Like, don't call yourself, I don't know, user number 1000 bajillion. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Jupiter. Thank you, Michael, for subscribing. Thank you, Alicia. And thank you, Emma, for subscribing to my channel. Thank you, Flan. Thank you, Oh, it's gone too fast. Hi, Tommy. Thanks for being here. Your comment was blocked by TikTok because you put all kinds of cruel things regarding animal abuse, so don't do that. Thank you to the person named Your Girly or something. It goes too fast. Anyways, guys, if you want to talk to me, feel free to put a decoration on the screen, like some dancing fruit or something like that. You guys over here on YouTube, it works differently. You guys on YouTube, the way that it works for you guys to find me or to be able to contact me is you have to put a super chat in at the bottom. Well, for me, it's at the bottom. I don't know. My husband told me when you guys see it, it's at the top. I don't know. Anyway, you put a super chat, and for me, it stays on the screen, your comment or your question, and then I can do my best to try to read it. All right? Thank you guys for understanding. Let's go to the next person here. Oh, hold on. Hi, Reese. Thank you for the little roses. Thank you to the letter A for the roses. Please change your name to be whatever a proper name is. If your name is Alicia or something like that, so that I can get to know you and other people can as well. Here's somebody named Joe. Joe, thanks for having an actual name where I can call you by your first name. Somebody's name is V, the letter V. Thank you for the rose. Thank you guys for subscribing to my channel and for sharing the live stream. If you share it right now too, I'm going to make sure that I read your names out loud. Oh, hold on. Let me try. Hold on. Thank you to Bassi Plays. Guys, when you use this font that is sideways or that is, some sort of convoluted font, it's not easy for people to remember your names. It goes so fast. So use a name that makes it easy for people to follow you. They can quickly identify with you. If you're vegan, have like a broccoli design there, or just write, Bob the Vegan, or like Sophie, for example, Sophie Murphy, 123. Sophie Murphy, your name should be Sophie Murphy Animal Defender. That would be a better name for you. Okay. Thank you for the fluffy heart. Thank you, Sky, for sharing the live. Viviana, thanks for sharing the live. And you guys over here on YouTube, what are you guys writing here? Somebody says this has to be sapphire. Sapphire. Sapphire is a gem that is blue. I don't think that's what you mean to write, is it? Connie writes that pigs are cute. Okay, let's get you guys in here. Next person. So this is I'm just getting the comment at the top of the list here on TikTok.
Hello?
Hi, welcome to my live stream. Are you vegan phobic or vegan fantastic?
I'm vegan fantastic.
Great. Would you like to read a comment here, a random vegan fact?
If you're not vegan, you're paying people to kill animals, which means you're cruel as the murderer.
You're as cruel as the murderer. Do you agree with that? Do you understand it?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. So do you hurt animals?
Huh?
Do you hurt animals?
No, I like him.
You like them. Okay, great. Thank you for coming in and reading. Very good. We're up to 15.8 thousand likes. Keep on tapping, guys. If you want to come in and talk to me, you read a vegan fact. And if I have a good feeling about you, I'll let you speak some more. If I have a funny feeling that you're just here to joke around, I'm going to move on pretty quickly. Okay, thank you to Wills. Thank you for the heart, the pink heart on the screen. Very much appreciate you. Okay, we're going to go to the next person here. You guys on YouTube, thank you very much for subscribing and for sharing the live stream. What is this? somebody says that they're a butcher. Well, you should stop being a butcher. And you should be an animal defender instead. Simply get another job. If your claim to fame or the way that you make money is by cutting innocent beings to pieces, that doesn't make you a good person. Don't do that anymore. Change jobs. Thank you guys for being here, everybody who is kind. Thank you, everybody who is writing vegan facts on the screen. For example, I just saw somebody who wrote, eat lentils. That's a great comment because people don't know what lentils are even a lot of times. Oh, thank you for the $1 donation to Vox_simp. I saw that. Thank you. I'll press like on that. The chat is going slow enough that I'm able to read some of your comments right now still. Let's go to the next person here. Okay, Wills.
Hello.
Welcome to my live stream. How are you today?
I'm good.
Good. Are you vegan or are you violent?
I'm not vegan, but I support the vegan people.
But you're still violent towards animals because you pay people to cut their heads off.
Well, I like to say I'm vegetarian.
Oh, so you like to pay for the rape, torture, and murder of innocent cows and the kidnapping of their babies.
Well, I don't pay for my own food.
But you're part of it. If you're putting it into your mouth, you are responsible. You're not a baby or a cow, so drink soy milk from now on, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you're not over 18, I guess, then?
No, I'm over 18.
Oh, but you don't pay for your own food. But you're over 18, so you're a full adult, so you have some say in what happens, right?
Yeah, ma'am, I have a boyfriend.
And?
But I do support everyone's beliefs.
But what does the fact that your boyfriend have to do with... What is the fact that your boyfriend...
I think you should support that I'm not vegan. Sorry, you talk.
What does the fact that you have a boyfriend have to do with anything?
That he pays for my own goods and needs.
He pays for your food. Okay. So if he's your boyfriend, why don't you tell him that you don't want to be an animal abuser anymore and you no longer want to eat animals, and ask your boyfriend to buy only vegan foods from now on?
Well, we both typically like to eat meat.
But so why do you like to hurt animals?
Well, you know, if one person stops eating meat, it's not just going to affect the whole. It's not just going to change everything.
It absolutely changes everything. If you stop eating meat and stop drinking cow's milk and stop eating eggs, you will have a huge influence on your boyfriend. First of all, you'll see if he's actually a good person and boyfriend material or husband material. Because somebody who is cruel to animals is not somebody that you want to spend any time with. So, and also I
typically go for looks, ma'am.
You go for. So it's more important to you that you are seen with a good-looking man than that you defend innocent animals. Did I get that right?
Yes, as
yeah. Okay, so I'm really sorry, but I can't talk to psychopaths anymore. Sorry about that. You know, try better. I suggest that you leave your boyfriend if he's that cruel. But you know what? He's probably not as cruel as you are. Because if given the chance, if you actually said, you know what, I don't want to hurt animals anymore, and I'd like you to be a good boyfriend, because good men protect animals, they don't pay for them to be bullied. Probably if you did say that to your boyfriend, he might think twice and say, you know what, let's do it. Let's be vegan together. So watch the important documentary. One of them is called Earthlings. You can watch that. Earthlings on YouTube. Thanks everybody for being here over on YouTube. Thank you guys. If you guys want to put a super chat in, I will try to read your comment out loud. But it will only stay on the screen if it's yellow or turquoise or red. The other blue type, it seems to go fast. I'll do my best, but I can't always catch them because it goes too fast. Thank you everybody here for tapping on the screen. We're up to 20.8 thousand likes. Keep on tapping, guys. Thank you very much. Hi, Timmy. Hi, Mike. Thanks for joining. Logan, thank you for being here as well. Let's go to the next person here.
Hello.
Hi, welcome to our classroom. I'm Miss Katie, that vegan teacher.
My God.
I'm here in Montreal.
Speechless.
I'm here in Montreal.
I love you.
I'm here in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, and we're defending animals. Are you ready to read a card?
Yes, ma'am. But can I say something real quick? I have been watching you literally since 2020. I've heard like so much with you and bit of the week and everything. I I did not think I was gonna get in here. Oh my god! And I am vegan. I love you so much.
Oh, thank you for being vegan. Thank you very much for caring about
You
the
literally
animals.
like okay. I used to not be vegan, and I was just like, like maybe like I didn't really agree. And then I was like really thinking about it, and you low-key made me vegan, and I was so thankful. All we have in our house is soy milk and stuff like that, and coconut water, and
And hopefully you
wow.
have lentils and beans and peanut butter
Yes,
toast
I was
and
literally
oats.
watching your live eating a what is it called? Grapefruit. Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much for reaching out and telling me that you became vegan because of me. And that is just a lesson for everybody here that when we speak out, when we come
I'm
out,
sorry.
when we
I'm so sorry.
when we come out as vegans and we tell everybody we can influence the world. I want people to come out as vegan, not be a quiet in the closet vegan, but somebody who actually tells everybody. That way you can influence your brothers, your sisters, your family, your teachers or your colleagues, your community at large. And when you start making videos, you can influence the world. So thank you very much. Would you like to read a card now?
I would. I love how you have the rainbow flags.
Okay, great. Here we go.
Non-vegans are racist towards animals. They treat them differently just based on how they look. Vegans, on the other hand, protect all animals, not just cats and dogs. Vegans are against all, I can't see it, they're gifting, forms of racism towards anyone.
Yeah. So
I
vegans
love that.
vegans are against racism. We don't believe in being kind to only some animals. We believe in being kind and giving the rights to everyone. So we don't judge
Just
them
like,
based on the way that they
yeah,
look.
just like we give rights to everyone, like colored people. We give everyone should get treated the same.
Right.
Where did you get those? Oh.
So yeah, this one these guys are actually magnetic. They actually have
Whoa.
like magnetic paws. See?
That's
These
so cool. Those remind me of Beanie Babies.
well, I got these just at the dollar store about 15 years ago when I was first became a teacher, and I've been using them ever since. I try really hard to keep them clean and not get worn out. And thank you very much for being here, everybody over on YouTube as well.
I have one question. If not, then it's okay. But could I get a follow back?
So here's how it works, okay? I do
Yes,
tend
ma'am.
I do intend, first of all, I look at the name. Immediately I ticked on your name and it says Himiko Toga Husband.
Okay, I got this account for my friend and I can't change the name yet. And I've been trying to, but I can't change it yet.
Well, you can change the name. I think it's every 7 days or once a month, right?
Yeah, and he changed it recently. I'm pretty sure February.
So why don't you open your own account, your own TikTok account?
I do. That's what I've been watching on, and I gifted you like a bunch, and then you ended live, and then it was still on live, and I was like, no.
Okay, well, I suggest that you open your own account where you have your own password and you start fresh. What's your first name, please?
My first name, my legal name is Ruger. Ruger.
Ruger. But is that like, what do your friends call you? What does your mom call you? Ruger?
She calls me Ruger. Yeah, that's my like referral name.
Okay, so Ruger, cool name. Do you like it? If you like, because you seem to hesitate. Anyway, if you like that name, just call yourself, Ruger Vegan or Ruger Defends Animals or Ruger Animal Defender. That would be a great name. And then what you do is you get the same name, not just on TikTok, but also on Instagram and also on YouTube, so that everybody can find you easily. Find a name that works for you across.
I will literally do that right now.
Find a name that works across all platforms that nobody else has taken yet. And that way, I will be able to get to know you. Because if you come here under one name and then another, people are always saying, oh, do you remember me? You guys forget. You see me. I have zero idea who you are. I don't know if you're 12 or if you're 82. I don't know if you're this short or tall. Okay. So thank you very much for coming in though
Of course,
and
I love
reading.
you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Listen, when you get back, I'm going to try to remember the name Ruger. I probably won't, but I'll try. And if you come back under the name Ruger Vegan, that would be actually the best because it's short and it makes it sound like vegan is your last name. And everybody immediately knows that you're an animal defender, that you care beyond yourself. So Ruger, I think you're the only Ruger in the whole world I know. So I think it's a really cool name, especially if you just keep Ruger Vegan. You know, everybody will be able to know who you are. You'll get into the vegan circles and you'll make this world a better place for the billions of innocent animals who are suffering right now. You guys over here on YouTube, if you want me to read what you're writing, make sure that you put a super chat in and I will read out loud what you're writing. It's going to stay on the screen for a fair amount of time if it's yellow, but if it's blue, it goes a bit fast, so I might miss it. I'm not missing it on purpose. I'm still trying to see, okay? But mostly I'm over here on TikTok. Guys on TikTok, 28,000 likes. Keep on tapping on the screen, guys. Look at this little sweetie. TikTok. Tap here. Tap on the little paw. Say, I'm sorry, poor little pig. I'm sorry I ate your mom and dad. Good job, guys. Keep tapping. We're up to 28.7 thousand. Now tap on little piggy's nose and say, I'm sorry I ate your grandparents. Look at all this wonderful hearts. Guys, thank you for sharing the live stream. Thank you, guys. Keep on tapping on the screen. We're up to 30.6 thousand likes. You see what you can do? See what good people can do? You guys got this. I'm very proud of you. I'm very, very proud of all of you who are here with an open heart and an open mind. The world has brainwashed all of you. The world brainwashed me too. The truth is, we never need to eat animals, ever. We never need to eat eggs, ever. We don't need to eat swan eggs. We don't need to eat owl eggs. We don't need to eat any eggs, not chicken eggs, ever. Plants have protein. Plants have protein, they really, really do. Being vegan is healthy, you know it's true. Plants have protein, they really, really do. So why the fuck aren't you vegan yet? No more excuses for you. No more excuses for you. And of course, you're not a baby or a cow. Thank you guys for being here over on YouTube as well. Let's get to the next person on TikTok. So TikTok, the way it works is they put these decorations on the screen. Like, here's a vegan ice cream. Thank you, Viva or Vika. Or they put some donuts on the screen, these little decorations, vegan donuts. Or sometimes they put a chicken on my shoulder. Like, the way it works, guys, on YouTube, it's not the same. YouTube, you guys put the super chats in to get my attention. Over there, they decorate me. And did you guys notice? Not one single rodeo hat today. Isn't that great? Oh, I just noticed something out of the corner of my eye on my other camera. There's a yellow super chat in. Now, I don't have to freak out or worry that it's going to leave because it stays there for a fair amount of time. So I'm going to go over here before I let the next person in, I'm going to read this super chat, okay? You guys keep tapping. We're up to 39.2 thousand likes. Keep on tapping and sharing. If you want to repost this, there's a button that says repost. Send it to anybody that you know who cares about animals and saving the planet that we all share. All right, so this person's name is Dylan Luke. Dylan Luke, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for engaging here. And it says, no one is good or righteous. No one is good or righteous. Well, I would agree with you that people all have some good and some bad in them. But I think there are some people who are kinder and more generous and more compassionate than others. And I think you would agree, right, Dylan? Like people who deliberately pay people to kidnap baby cows and kill them so they can steal the milk that belonged to that little baby. I think you and I would agree that that's pretty cruel. Right, Dylan? Let's read the rest of what you wrote. We all have fallen short of God's glory. Well, I don't actually believe that God is good. I don't believe that God is good. Because why else would God create lions who are obligate carnivores who have to eat animals like zebras and gazelles? That's not a very kind God. Not at all. God should have created all animals to be vegan. Like he created the giraffes to be vegan. You guys on TikTok, you know what I mean, right? Yeah, what else did God create? He created elephants to be vegan and rabbits. And that's great. Now you're all probably thinking, well, what about overpopulation? Well, in a vegan world, if we had been in charge, because vegans are kinder and more intelligent than God actually, if we had been in charge, vegans would have made it so that all the animals, all of the species, die in their sleep peacefully without ever hurting anyone. Wouldn't that be cool? Yeah. So for example, at a given age, like all people would live to be, let's say, 100. And just on their birthday, they go to sleep and they never wake up. They don't suffer. They're not afraid of being mauled to death by a lion. See, vegans are kinder than God. I'll read the rest of this anyway. You write, we all need mercy and forgiveness from pride, etc. I see. Well, the only ones that we need forgiveness from really are the animals. Do you, Dylan, have innocent bodies in your intestines right now? Dylan, are you vegan? Dylan, do you have some stolen milk in your stomach right now? Do you have any chicken wings? Dylan, did you pay somebody to cut the wings off of an innocent bird and it's going through your intestines right now and you're going to shit out this innocent bird in the toilet? Dylan, I suggest to you, okay, Jesus can still forgive you, vegan teacher. Jesus loves me. If Jesus actually exists, Jesus seemed like he was a really good guy. And if he was sitting beside me right now, Dylan, I'll tell you right now what he would do. He would put his arm around me and say, Miss Katie, you're doing awesome. Thank you for protecting the animals. And if I said to him, what would you like to say to Dylan? Jesus would come close and he would look at you, Dylan, and he would say, Dylan, be vegan. Stop trying to justify all this cruelty. Stop hurting the innocent animals. Subscribe to That Vegan Teacher. And when you go grocery shopping, put only veggies, fruits, nuts, and seeds in your shopping cart, Dylan. Because peace begins on your plate. So open up your heart and be vegan from now on. Thank you for the super chat, Dylan Luke. If you have anything else to say, put another super chat after and we can talk some more. But I'd prefer that you come back without all this stuff of trying to justify violence by using the Bible. The Bible clearly says, don't steal, don't kill, be vegan. Yeah, that's what it says. It literally says, if you're not supposed to steal or kill, that means be vegan. Guys over here on TikTok, thanks for coming. I'm going to restart the live now. Thank you guys all for being here, everyone on TikTok. Sometimes I just decide to restart the live because I noticed that over on TikTok, it gets sort of in a place where there's a lot of sort of bizarre comments, and then TikTok kind of isn't sure what to do. So I just restarted. Hey, everybody. Okay. Oh, it says, I just realized I still have it written here that I live in Italy, but I actually am in Montreal at the moment. All right, let's go right away over here to the next person. If I have another super chat, I'll try to read it as quickly as I can. Over here here we have somebody named Eden who is here. Hi, Eden. I'm Miss Katie, That Vegan Teacher. I'm a grandmother of 3 kids and 2 grandchildren. If you'd like to come in and say hello, you're welcome to. Thanks, guys, for tapping on the screen. Thank you very much for doing that. And thank you for sharing the live stream with everybody that you know who cares about animals and the planet that we share. Who do we have here? Ella's here. Guys, all the cool people. Diva came in. Hi, Diva. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Those of you who are writing the N-word on the screen, why do you do that? This is strange. Hey, Homer. Welcome to my live stream. Are you ready to read a card? How about this one?
Um,
There you go. Here's your card. Random vegan fact. Now remember, when you come in, you're a teaching assistant. So your job is to tap on the screen or tell people to tap on the screen and encourage you. Say, hey guys, tap on the screen.
okay, everybody tap, 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 tap.
Good.
Tap, 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 tap.
Okay,
Right.
here you go.
Random vegan fact. Vegans are kinder than God because God created lions that tear baby zebras to death in front of their horrified lovers, while vegans fight every day to save animals by not eating, wearing, or using them.
Okay, so I would say that you read that well, but if I could give you some feedback, I would say read it a little bit slower. Because remember, you're a teaching assistant and you want to get the information into people's heads. So it doesn't just go through the air and into their ears. They have to have time to form a picture in their mind. Right? So please read it again a little bit slower.
Vegans are kinder than God because God created lions who tear baby zebras to death in front of their horrified mothers, while vegans fight every day to save animals by not eating, wearing, or using them.
That was way better. Thank you so much. That was awesome. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for sharing the live. Thank you, too. Who's this? Sane. Thank you for the little decorations, 20 little decorations on the screen. All right. You did a really good job. So how's your vegan journey going?
Well, I'm not vegan yet, but I kind of want to become a vegan.
Good. You came to the right place. So what you do is you seem to have some background noise and like somebody's calling you. Sorry about that. But you have to be alone when you come into the live, okay? When you come in, think of it as a classroom. So you don't bring all your noise into the classroom with you. You come in quietly, okay? But you can come back, all right? And I really appreciate what you said, that you would like to become vegan. That's amazing. So what I have, when I became vegan, I made this card here that says, Happy Vegan Declaration Day. And you can see here it says, Miss Katie, June 27th, 2016. Now that is the day that I became vegan. When you guys become vegan, make a card and make it similar to this. And then what you do is you put it on your fridge. So your whole family knows that you are out as a vegan. You tell everybody in your family, hey, I'm vegan now. And you remind them not to buy, no rodeo hats, please. I don't want rodeo hats. That's veganphobic. Don't put that on my head, TikTok. I want nothing to do with the rodeo. It's a cycle of misery where they abuse horses and cows. They tie them up. They kick them. They whip them. They get on their backs without consent. It's absolutely disgusting. Rodeos should be against the law. And people who bring their children to watch this animal abuse are actually abusing the children as well. So rodeos is abuse from beginning to end. Let me just finish what I was saying, though, about our Vegan Declaration Day. When you become vegan, make a card similar to this, and make sure you put it on your fridge to tell everybody that that is your Happy Vegan Declaration Day. That's the day you declared to the world that you're no longer going to be cruel. You're going to be kind from now on. All right. Thanks for Preston. Thank you for 16 little likes. Guys, keep on tapping on the screen. Tapping on the screen with 2 fingers. Tap if you like dogs. Let's tap on the screen if you like dogs. Who doesn't? Most people do, right? Tap on the screen and say, hello, little puppy. Okay, say, I love you, little puppy. Tap on the screen. Now, you wouldn't eat a dog, right? Right. Why do you ever think about why you wouldn't eat a dog? Why is it that you would eat a dog, but you sometimes eat cows? Do you know why that is? Do you guys know here on YouTube? The reason that you do that is because you have been brainwashed by a society. You were born into a carnistic society. But the good news is you can all change and you can be vegan from now on. You can be kinder. So thanks for decorating the live, but please don't put any rodeo hats on my head. Instead, put some dancing fruit here. Or there's these hearts. They're pink and they come right about here in the middle of the screen. That's a lot nicer. 142 little roses. Thank you. Gamer boy, I just said no rodeo hats. Guys on YouTube, thank you. I'm so glad you guys cannot put these horrible rodeo hats. They put a rodeo hat and a mustache on my head. It's crazy. Let's go to the next person here. Okay, we have somebody named Matas.
Hello,
Hi, welcome to my live stream. How are you?
I'm good. I don't like killing animals. I saw lots of people like buying meat in the store today, so I'm against that.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much for being kind. I have a card for you to read. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Random vegan fact. Read the whole thing.
The first rule of Vegan Club is to tell everyone you're vegan, not to show off, but because we have a duty to try to undo the harm we did in the past.
Yeah. That's the first rule of Vegan Club is you tell everybody that you're in Vegan Club. You come out and you say, guys, I'm vegan. You bring your flag and you say, hey, let's buy a wide variety of fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds, lentils, all kinds of things. This is why this is such a good flag. Can you name a vegan food that is white?
A kebab.
A kebab is white. I don't think so. I think tofu is white. Do you agree?
A kebab with meat.
No, I've never seen white meat on a kebab before. I have seen tofu though. And so, listen, you're doing great. You really tried. You got a bit mixed up there at the end. But here's what you can do next time you come in, okay? Vegan foods that are pertaining to this whole flag. Tofu, cauliflower, rice. You guys on YouTube, can you think of any? Write them down if you think of them. Look at this flag. What kind of foods are red that are vegan? Can you guys think of any? I'm going to read out loud what you're writing here. Thank you to my new followers, guys. Oh, a bunch of people are coming out as gay. Tiara says she's gay. Mio says that they're gay. Lots of people are gay. Listen, today is not the time to come out as gay. Today, we're coming out as vegan. We are telling everybody that we're vegan. You guys over here, if you want me to read your chat out loud, you have to put a super chat in so that it stays on the screen. Okay? It's just really easy. You simply just put a super chat in, and if it's yellow, I'll read it just like I did the last one. Okay? Okay, over here. Strawberries, yes. Good job. Strawberries are vegan. What else do I see? Fizzy says tomato. Yes, tomatoes are vegan. Friends Lover writes pepper. That's true. And peppers are vegan and they come in all different colors. Peppers come in red, orange, yellow, and green. Peppers come in many different colors. Lettuce. Yes, lettuce is vegan. Kristen says lettuce as well. Can you think of a vegan food that is blue? Aubergine. Aubergine, yeah, aubergine is purple. Another word for that is eggplant. Everyone's writing? I see it. Okay, yes, you guys got it right. I can't read your names if they are sort of weird names. You guys do not have names with weird exclamation points and designs. Can just have an actual name. Okay, so this person writes blueberry, but their name is like a diamond, a dot, an exclamation point. Like, change your name, okay? Maybe your name is Sandy. Just get rid of all the crap and just write Sandy Vegan. That's a much better name, okay? All right, so yeah, blueberries. But you know what's strange is that blueberries are actually not even blue. Isn't that cool when you think about it? Hey guys on YouTube, thank you for sharing. I noticed that a couple of you guys just shared and subscribed to my account. I have a computer here that says that, let me see. Michael just shared. Thank you, Jeremy, for sharing. Thank you, YouTube. You guys are awesome. Okay, what else do we have? Nora followed. Okay, let's go and get somebody else in now. Thanks, guys, for tapping on the screen. Oh, there's a person named Gamer Boy, but that person put a rodeo hat on my head. So I'm not going to let you in unless you make up for it by writing something different. We have 72 people wanting to talk to me over here on TikTok. So I'm going to skip you and I'm going to the next person. Gamer Boy, if you want to talk to me, you're going to have to put a different decoration on. Hi.
Hello, Miss Katie.
Hello. Welcome to my classroom. Where are you in the world?
I'm in the UK.
All right. I am here in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. It's 9:16 in the morning here. What time is it where you are?
2:16 p.m.
Okay. So why is it that you're not at work or school?
Because it's a Friday and I'm in college at the UK, so I don't have school on Fridays.
Okay, what are you studying?
Health and social care, actually. I'm studying to become a paramedic.
Cool, a paramedic. So you're going to be saving the lives of lots of people.
Yes.
Yeah. What do you think about saving the lives of animal abusers? Should you save their lives?
I believe personally that everybody should be saved no matter what they do, because they can always change with with the right sort of teaching.
Yeah. Are you vegan yourself?
Yeah, I'm trying to be like more vegan.
Okay. Can you just 1 second? I see a a super chat over here. Thank you for the super chat over here on YouTube. I see it right there. It's yellow. For me, it appears at the bottom of the screen. All right. So this is Dylan Luke who writes, I am sure you also don't agree with the 72 million abortions, murders yearly. Well, abortion is a whole other subject that lots of people talk about. All kinds of people are talking about the Epstein files. All kinds of people are talking about school shootings. All kinds of people are talking about abortions. But let me ask you, Dylan, why are you trying to change the subject to make it about humans? And why do you think that you are doing that with innocent animals in your stomach right now? You know what that's called, Dylan? It's called cognitive dissonance. It's when you think that you're a good person, but meanwhile, you do these terrible things and you just try to pretend that you don't see them or hear them. Now, you're trying to engage me in a discussion about abortion, which I could do. But the point of the matter is, I'm 61 and I ate animals in the past. Okay, Dylan, I used to eat them and I feel bad about it. So I've made a commitment for the rest of my life to defend their ancestors who are still alive right now. I want the animal holocaust to end, and I want people like you to stop thinking only of humans. Are you able to do that, Dylan? I'm going to read the rest of what you wrote. Before you reject this fact and focus on animals, caution for 2x standard. I don't know what that means, 2x standard. Oh, and here you go, back talking about the Bible, forgetting that the Bible tells you, Dylan, to not eat animals because it tells you do not kill them and do not steal from them. If you have someone's chicken wing in you, you have broken the law of the Bible, the very Bible that you say you care about. Don't you find that strange? Honestly, if Jesus was here right now, he would be reprimanding you and say, what the fuck are you doing, Dylan? You know that you're supposed to be a good man. You know you shouldn't be bullying animals. Do not ever use Jesus' name to try to defend animal abuse. Jesus would never have been able to take a fish out of the water and smash the fish's head on the ground in front of a bunch of people and then say, peace on earth, everyone. There's no way that Jesus did that. I don't believe the story for a minute. I think Jesus was a good guy. I think he tried really hard. I think he was human. Maybe he made a few mistakes. But, you know, Jesus would love me, and he wouldn't be very proud of you right now. No. God, on the other hand, well, God is either drunk, stoned, lazy, stupid, or cruel, or dead. Or he never existed at all. God was not very kind. He did all kinds of horrible things to the innocent. All right, so are you ready to read another card?
Before that, could I quickly just say thank you to everyone who gifted? I didn't want to speak over you, but 10 people gifted, and I want to say thank you to everybody.
Yeah, this is not the time, though. We are teaching a class.
Yeah,
okay?
sorry.
So it's not the time for you to talk to anyone except for me. All right?
Okay.
All right, here you go. Read the card, please.
Vegans don't go to zoos because it's wrong to kidnap elephants, giraffes, and monkeys from their families and then use them to make money.
Do you have a comment about that?
I do not agree with zoos because I actually went to a zoo when I was younger and I remember that one of the lions were really stressed out.
Mm-hmm. Good.
And
so thank you for that.
It's really easy to see when animals are stressed out, especially wild ones.
Yeah. Okay, thank you for concentrating. Here's another card for you.
Vegans don't go to rodeos because it is cruel that cowboys use horses by forcing them to charge towards frightened baby cows, tackle them, tie them up, and abuse them for entertainment.
Mm-hmm. What do you think about that? Do you have a comment about that one?
Rodeos do that?
Yep.
I did not know that at all. I've never really supported rodeos in the first place, but I didn't know that they do that.
They do that and much worse. Look into it and you'll see. Absolutely disgusting. It's actually legal to hurt animals in front of children. It's horrible. Imagine if we had little puppies running around, because this is what happens. They take the baby cows and they put them in these big arenas, and the baby cows are like, where the hell am I? Who are all these people? What is this noise? And oh my God, somebody is running after me. He has a lasso. He's trying to put it around my neck. Now he's jumping on me. He's tying up my arms and legs. Poor baby cow is terrified. If we ever did that to puppies, the entire world would freak out. But because it's done to cows, for some reason, everyone looks the other way. And baby cows are no different than puppies. It's horrific. People are so brainwashed because they've been watching this stuff since they were little. And so they don't even see what's happening. Animals are treated like objects all the time. And they're turned into objects like shoes or a hamburger. None of that is right. Thank you for being here. Would you like to read one more before you go?
Yes, please.
Okay. Thanks to you guys over here on YouTube. We're going to be here another 15 minutes for the 1 hour class. We're almost done in 15 minutes. If there's something you really want to say to me and want me to read, put it in a super chat here on the screen and I will read it out loud. All right. Over here on TikTok, let's go to the next card.
Vegans are heroes who will go down in history as brave warriors because they stood up to defend the animals when so many people were harming them.
What do you think about that?
I think that vegans are very brave because so many people do tend to go after vegans, and I do appreciate the fact that they never change their ways just because somebody doesn't agree with it.
So are you vegan yourself yet?
Yeah, I do go for plant-based alternatives to meat, and I just wanted to know actually your kind of stance on that, because I know some vegans don't like things that actually look like meat, even
There's
if
nothing wrong with eating something that looks like meat if it's not meat. Even meat doesn't look like the animal that you're eating. When you're eating a piece of steak, it doesn't look like this, does it?
No.
Right. So as long as you're not exploiting or hurting anyone, it's okay. So what is the problem with you becoming, why are you not fully vegan? Where's the problem? Well, how can I help you?
I've got a comfort food, and I don't know if it's vegan, but it's coca noodles, and I know that eggs could be involved in the making of those, so I would like
One moment, please. What's it called?
Coca noodles. It's a very big thing over here in the UK, and I'm sure other countries.
What does it look like? It's noodles?
Yeah, it's like instant ramen, I think you call it over there.
And it is made with chocolate?
No.
Did you say cocoa noodles?
Coca, Koka.
Do you have the package with you?
I do, but there's people in the kitchen, so I wouldn't want to go get it.
So it's interesting. So you know that it might not be vegan, but you haven't bothered to read the ingredients because part of you is afraid, right? Because if you realize there's eggs or milk in there, that's going to be off limits. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to be braver. Do I have a sign here? You see it right there. Be braver. Okay, be braver. Go and read the ingredients. And if it contains any animal product, then use your head to make the decision never to eat it again. The comfort food idea is all in your head. It's all psychological. If you knew that somebody was hitting his girlfriend and he said, well, that's how I get my comfort, would you be okay with it?
No, abuse of any sort isn't okay.
Right. So if you're eating these noodles and it comes from violence, should you stop immediately or in a week or a month or a year?
I would give the packet to somebody else who isn't vegan and then not bother to buy the packet again.
You should stop.
Because I wouldn't want it to go to waste.
Well, you should stop immediately. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I'd stop immediately, but I
Right.
would
So
give the
so you go
packaging
and
to
check.
someone.
You can check. Okay. I want to tell you something. If who buys the groceries? Is it you?
No, it'd be my mother or my father.
Okay,
'cause
so
I'm
it
in,
doesn't belong, it
college.
doesn't actually even belong to you right now. So it's not like you paid for it. So don't touch it.
Okay.
Well, go and check, read the ingredients and come back and let us know. Okay?
Okay, I will. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for being here. All right, guys on TikTok, that's amazing. Keep on tapping on the screen. You're doing great. Thank you to Papa for sharing or for coming into the live. Angelina, thank you for being here. All kinds of cool people are here. Thank you to everyone who just subscribed to my channel. I'm going to read your names out loud if I see them because I noticed somebody subscribed. Let me just scroll backwards for a second here. Hold on. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Jeremy, thank you for following me. Thank you to Chris. Thank you for Shy. Thank you to Aubrey for following. Amelia. Thank you to Liv for being here. Thank you to Abel's wife for saying, you know what, you're saying that you're gay, but you know, if you're gay, this isn't, you can come out if you want to, but we're coming out as vegans here. That's what we're doing. We're coming out and telling everybody that we are vegan. We are animal defenders. We are here to tell everybody that we're not going to hurt them anymore. And this is a liberation flag. This is a great flag that has all of the different vegan foods that we can eat represented on here. Let's talk about the brown part. Let's look at you guys over here, all right? I'm looking at you, TikTok, and at you guys, YouTube. On TikTok, I want you to name some vegan foods that you know of that are brown. I'll start. Noodles, like whole grain noodles, they're vegan. Most of them do not have eggs in them. Can you guys think of any? I'm going to read here. Somebody writes rice chocolate. Well, that's interesting. Chocolate itself is a plant and it is vegan. But if you eat a chocolate bar that has milk in it, that's not vegan anymore because the milk was stolen from a cow. It belonged to her baby. It's not okay to hurt innocent animals. This is what happens in the dairy industry. Let's get somebody to read it out loud, all right? We have somebody named Eclipse. Guys, thank you for all the decorations on the screen. Appreciate you guys. Those of you who are, oh, I just had a super chat over here. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Let me read this out loud 1 second. The person writes, doctors tell you to give baby cow milk for a good reason. No, you should not be giving cow's milk to babies at all. Your baby is not a cow. Your baby is not meant to drink anything except for his or her own mother's milk. That's the one. Now, as the babies get older, they can have soy milk. That's fine. But cow's milk is for baby cows. Cow's milk is for baby cows. I hate to break it to you, but if your mama is not a cow, that milk is not for you. Everybody, let's sing together. Cow's milk is for baby cows. I hate to break it to you. If your mama is not a cow, that milk is not for you. That milk is not for you. It's true. Another super chat over here. Thank you very much. This is from somebody whose name is 4QDZ. Thank you for the $9.99 super chat. Hey guys on TikTok, I notice you guys are still tapping. Keep on going. You guys who are kind, write in the comments, eat lentils. Okay, write that down. Teach. Write down eat tofu. Don't just write the word tofu. Write the verb in front of it. Okay, then you can write eat beans. Eat kidney beans. Eat black beans. All of these kinds of things you can write. Be a teaching assistant. Do good in the world. Tap on the screen and share the love. All right, I'll just be right back, okay? No, don't put rodeo hats on my head, please. I don't want that. You can put a chicken on my shoulder instead. Don't put a rodeo hat on my head. Okay, TikTok. Thank you. All right. In the name Lord Jesus Christ. You're going to try to tell me 4QDZ that you are now going to be speaking what on behalf of Jesus. Is that it? Let me tell you before I even read any more. Jesus doesn't like people who hurt the innocent. Thank you for the heart. Thank you, guys. All right, guys, keep on tapping when you see good things on the screen. Okay, you're writing, I rebuke these sins this woman has done. Oh, so you are sitting here with corpses in your intestines and publicly stating that you think it's wrong for me to defend the animals. Did I get that right? Doesn't that seem strange to you? Guys, thank you for everybody here on YouTube who is sharing the live stream. Thank you for all your comments. This is a super chat that somebody put in here. I would prefer that you don't put super chats that aim to try to promote religion, because religion is not good. The vast majority of religions are actually for hypocritical people. You see them saying certain, they go to church and they act all nice, and then they come and they go home, and they go on home and they stop at the grocery store on the way and go directly to the morgue part of the grocery store and fill their shopping carts with corpses. When you go to church or the synagogue and you're standing there watching somebody preach, I want you to look at them with new eyes. Try to imagine you're looking right into their stomach and into their intestines. Are there animals in there? Did your priest, rabbi, or minister pay somebody to cut the head off an innocent being and then come into church or to the synagogue or the mosque and try to talk about love and kindness and peace? Peace begins on your plate. I'm going to keep reading this super chat. Person writes, I pray that for her to find you. You want me to find Jesus? I found Jesus. Jesus is awesome, but Jesus doesn't like you. Jesus likes kind people like me. Jesus doesn't like you if you hurt animals. He would not be okay with you. You want as her Lord and Savior. Amen. Okay. I'm not in the least bit worried. You see, I'm going to heaven if heaven exists. I don't believe that heaven exists. But if heaven does exist, for sure, I am going, obviously, because I'm here to protect the animals and the planet that we all share. You, on the other hand, we know what's in your intestines. So look, to the person whose name is 4QDZ, here's how you change your life. The first thing that you do is you change your name, because this is not a vegan name. Okay, let's say your name is Bob. You call your account Bob Animal Defender. Okay, if your name is Cindy, you write Cindy Animal Defender or Cindy the Vegan. That's what you should do to start off with, okay? To be a kind person, you need to come out as a vegan. I want you, this person who wrote this super chat, I don't know if you guys see it at the bottom, but that's where I see it right now. And it's yellow, and I want you to be a kind person. When you come out as a vegan, tell everybody that you're here to stop the exploitation of animals, and then we can talk, okay? So put another super chat in if you want to. That's totally up to you. Thank you guys, all of you, for being here and being so kind. Thanks, guys. All right, so hi there. Sorry to make you wait for so long.
Good morning, Mrs. Katie.
Hi.
It's okay.
Thank you so much. No rodeo hats on my head, guys. Don't put rodeo hats on my head. That's something I dread. Put a chicken on my shoulder instead. Here you go. Here is your card.
Okay. The dairy industry does not rapes mother cows.
Okay, hold on. I'm not sure why you started to say does not, because because you saw the X. Okay.
I apologize.
No, it's my fault. No, it's my fault. I understand. You saw the X and you're like, okay, what does that mean? But that's just like my way of putting like some bullet points in here, okay? So the dairy industry does in fact rape mother cows. They force them to be pregnant. They pin them down. How do you feel about that?
I believe that is a very horrible thing. It should not happen at all.
That's great. Guys, we have somebody in here who is a teaching assistant and who seems to actually be kind. Let's tap on the screen to encourage this good behavior. All right, so we are up to 35.5 thousand likes. So as a teaching assistant, now it's your turn to tell them to tap on the screen with both fingers.
Tap on the screen, guys. Tap on the screen. Tap on the screen with both fingers.
Awesome. Okay, let's keep going. Now we're teaching about the dairy industry and why people should not drink cow's milk and should not eat cheese. All right, here we go. Keep going.
Okay. Kidnaps their babies, murders the boys, steals their milk, repeats the cycle over and over because people keep buying milk, cheese, yogurt, and ice cream. Drink soy milk instead.
Yeah. What do you think about what you just read?
I think that is a very true fact. And it's sad that it has to be hidden, but as vegans, we are trying to be the voices of those animals who are being brutally murdered and tortured and raped. So yes, I do agree that soy milk and such substitutes are way better.
Okay, so you say that you're a vegan, right? But your name here, it says Eclipse, and then underneath it says Sepli XXXX. So my advice to you, if you are truly a vegan, is to change your account name to reflect that. Because you have this real estate, this space in your life to make the world a better place. Every post that you make, every time you comment, what people are going to see is the word eclipse, which is meaningless to people. Your name, what is your actual first name in real life?
Daniela.
Daniela, what a beautiful name. Your name should be something like Daniela the Vegan or Daniela Animal Defender. That way you will draw in all the other vegans of the world with kind hearts, will start to become friends with you, will start following your accounts. You will get into the algorithm of good people. If you just have your name the way it is, I, for one, will not follow you because I don't see that you're making enough of an effort.
Absolutely.
All right. So thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate
Thank you so much.
You did a great job. And Daniela, I'm going to write your name on the Vegan Fantastic list. Okay. Now, Daniela, there's you and there's somebody named Ruger also this morning who agreed to change their names. And that's great. All right. Daniela, what a pretty name. Thank you. Thank you very much for the heart. Thank you to Samara for the roses. 4 roses on the screen. Keep on tapping, guys. Look at that, guys. We're up to 39.1 thousand likes. You guys keep on tapping. That can go up so easily. Let me read these super chats over here. We have one for 19 pounds and 99 cents. And this person writes, you say that oh, thank you for the decoration. I saw that. Guys, in case you're just joining us, I am trying to work with 2 different screens here. I have YouTube here live and I have TikTok here live. My TikTok account is called Music by That Vegan Teacher. So if you're on TikTok over on YouTube and you want to talk to me directly, you have to get in line over on TikTok. But if you're on YouTube, you can put a super chat and I'm going to spend quite a lot of time reading your comment. You say that babies shouldn't have cow's milk, yet my mom gave it to me and I've survived, haven't I? Yes, but the animal didn't survive. The baby cow you stole it from, or your mother stole it from, didn't survive. Did you ever think about that part? You see, that belonged to a baby. Essentially, what your mom did, and I'm not blaming her. Thanks for the fruit, guys. Tap it on the screen. Guys, TikTok, tap on the screen to say thank you to the wonderful people here. We're up to 42,000 likes. Thank you for sharing the live also. Hey, Lana, I see you. Hold on, I got a lot of people in line. I think there's like 76 people or something who want to talk to me. But, you'll go to the top of the list depending on what kind of decorations you put on the screen. Okay, so baby cows shouldn't have cow's milk. Yeah, it's because it belongs to the baby cows. Do not pay anyone to kill the baby boy cows. In the industry, they're killed because they'll never grow up to be able to produce milk, so they're considered useless. It's really sad. Okay, and it says here, okay, and you survived, yes, but the baby cow didn't. You survived, but the baby cow was killed. You stole the milk from this innocent little being. Very sad. Also, it's not stealing milk. You have to take it, since it wouldn't be really bad if it stayed there. What are you talking about? The cow's milk belongs to the baby cow, just like your mother's milk belonged to you, because it was given freely. When you are born, your mother produces milk for you. She doesn't produce it for cats. She doesn't produce her breast milk for dogs. She doesn't produce the breast milk for baby pigs. She produces breast milk for baby humans. That's your milk. It belongs to you because it was given freely, not stolen. Now, when you are drinking cow's milk, you have stolen from an animal. It's not okay. See what else it says here. Well, I think that's it. I think maybe you're just learning. Okay, so thank you, Nightcrawler, for the super chat. If you have a follow-up you want to write, feel free to do so. I'll try to read it. I'm going to go to the next one though, okay? And I hope you'll be vegan from now on. And this is actually the truth about what happens. Take a screenshot, all right? And then go and research it yourself. Don't just believe me. Take a screenshot of what happens in the dairy industry, okay, YouTube? Take a screenshot. Hi, TikTok. You guys too, you can take a screenshot. Hold on, I'll bring it to you in a sec. All right, here's for TikTok. Okay, take a screenshot of this so you will remember when you are teaching what happens. Okay, let's go to the next super chat. Thank you very much for the super chat. This is from Dylan Luke, who writes, anyone who hates a brother or sister is a murderer in their heart. Interesting. Is that, I don't know what that is a quote from, but it says, but I can see what you mean. It's that you are basically not being kind and thinking bad things about somebody, something like that. Okay, for the same way you judge others, you will be judged. Okay, and then you say that you are a sinner in need of God's grace. Jesus can forgive you. Okay, so if you have sinned and you want to be forgiven, great. Just become vegan and stop paying for the rape, torture, and murder of innocent animals. Okay, you can do it. Right? Thank you for the super chat, Dylan. I would like you to be a good person. So I'm asking you this, Dylan. Do good men pay people to stab baby cows in the throat or any other animals? Or, Dylan, do good people save them from the bullies? I think you know the answer. Okay, Dylan, I want you to be vegan from now on. Thank you for the super chat. And thank you again also to Nightcrawler. You guys, thank you for participating here and making the world a better place by continuing to engage and to learn. But now I want both of you, all of you in fact, to be vegan from now on. Spike over on TikTok. Thank you for the roses. Guys, keep on tapping on the screen. We're up to 46.5 thousand likes. Now we're going to take a little rest to listen to a song. Be vegan, not violent. Be vegan, not violent. Be vegan, not violent. Show empathy. Have mercy. Animals are here with us, not for us. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you very much for being here. I'm Miss Katie, That Vegan Teacher. If you're just joining us, we're almost ending the live now. This is our vegan flag. This is an anti-oppression flag. This is a freedom flag. When you go shopping, remember to think about this flag and to get all kinds of vegan foods. Remember that the brown part relates to nuts, all kinds of nuts. Walnuts are good because they're high in omega-3 fatty acids. Different seeds, get flax seeds. Everybody should have flax seeds, chia seeds, hemp seeds in their cupboard. Should have a tablespoon of each of these in the morning with some oatmeal. Remember what I said. Flax seeds, chia seeds, hemp seeds. High in omega-3 fatty acids, the good fatty acids, okay? You want to get your omega-3s up because you want them to be higher in compared to your omega-6 fatty acids. All right, let's look over here. Destiny, thanks for joining. Somebody writes, somebody's name is, who is this diva? That's an interesting name you have there. Excuse me.
Hi.
Welcome to my live stream. Where are you in the world?
I'm in Australia.
Hey, what time is it there? Over here in Montreal, it's 9:45 in the morning.
It is 1:45 a.m.
Okay, how come you're awake so late?
Because I was watching you live.
Okay, so I'm Friday. Are you Saturday?
Yeah, I'm Saturday.
Wow, it's amazing, isn't it, how the world works? Here I'm in sunny Montreal. It's freezing. There's a lot of snow out. You guys are in Australia, opposite end of the world, and I guess you have no snow where you are, right?
No, it's currently summer.
Yeah, fascinating.
It's crazy.
It is. It's so cool. All right. So are you able to read a card for us?
Yeah, I can.
All right, here is your card. You're going to read the entire thing. You are a teaching assistant, but first, tell everybody to tap on the screen with double fingers to encourage you.
Tap on the screen with double fingers, guys. Up on the screen.
Say, I'm a teaching assistant. Encourage me, guys.
I'm a teaching assistant. Encourage me, guys.
All right. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to read this card. Here you
Yeah.
go.
I'm a little bit dyslexic, so yeah. Anyways, vegans don't go to circuses that use animals because it's wrong to exploit horses, elephants, or tigers for our entertainment.
Okay, would you like to comment on that?
Yeah, I think I went to one circus and I just like realized just, how bad it was. So I, never went to one since.
Okay, so yeah, we shouldn't be hurting animals. We
just-
shouldn't exploiting them. Here's another one. You ready to read another one?
Yeah.
There you go.
Vegans don't like to go places like SeaWorld because it's wrong.
Okay, sorry. They don't, it doesn't say, okay, they don't go to places. It doesn't say they don't like to. It says they
sorry.
don't. Okay, try to read slowly.
Yeah. Vegans don't go to places like SeaWorld because it's wrong to enslave dolphins and whales by forcing them to do tricks in swimming pools.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, I, don't go to SeaWorld either. I actually watched the documentary called The Black Fish about the orcas held captive.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Isn't it absolutely so saddening?
Yeah, it's horrible.
Right. Now, have you ever heard anyone say that that vegans are forcing their opinions on others? Have you ever heard people say that?
I have, yeah.
Yeah. So here's a card that refers to that. So it starts by saying, no, vegans aren't forcing their beliefs on you. Can you read the rest?
Yeah. Vegans are just talking. The only one forcing is you because you pay people to kidnap, breed, rape, stab, and murder innocent animals just so you can eat their tortured bodies.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, I just think that, everyone should just be vegan because it's just not kind on the animals.
Amazing.
And we have animals going extinct and it's just not good.
Yeah, thank you very much for being here. You've been a very good teaching assistant. Let's keep tapping on the screen, everybody. We have somebody who is kind, who read the cards very well, who did an excellent job as a teaching assistant. And if you guys on TikTok want to also be a teaching assistant, the goal is really to actually have me speak less and you guys more. So let's look at this, and we're going to look at all the different vegan foods right now really quickly, okay, that we can think of. Can you name a vegan food that's white? I'll start. Tofu.
A coconut, like the inside of the coconut?
Yeah, and feel free to read inside in the chat if you want, because people are also putting some comments there. Thank you guys very much for being here, and thank you also for writing the answers to help. Okay, so coconut, and white rice.
Yes.
What is everybody writing? Oh, I just noticed somebody just subscribed. Thank you, Riley. Thank you, Nico, for joining. Thank you, Happy Kitty, for being here. Thank you. Go ahead.
All right, so sorry. I also saw cauliflower is a good one, and mushrooms.
Cauliflower goes right here. That's right. So when we come out as vegans, we should buy cauliflower. We can buy rice. Also, we can buy some salt if we wanted to. We shouldn't be having a lot of salt, and what's the opposite of salt? I say it sort of sounds like the opposite, but not.
Pepper?
Yeah, and I put a little elastic around here, because there was no black before. Salt and pepper, and also blackberries. Can you think of vegan foods that are red?
Yeah, apples. And plums.
Yeah.
No, not plums, like apricots or something.
Yeah, oranges and pumpkin. What about yellow?
A lemon.
Yeah, and bananas.
Bananas, yeah.
Pineapple.
Mangoes.
Yeah, what about vegan foods that are green?
Broccoli.
Oh, somebody here wrote yellow nutritional yeast. Kaylee. Amazing. Kaylee wrote nutritional yeast. This person must be vegan because, I mean, every single vegan I know knows what nutritional yeast is. And everybody who is not vegan doesn't seem to know what that is. So it's like these little flakes that you sprinkle on top of stews or chilies or soups or things like that. And it just has one ingredient, which is a type of yeast. And it is vegan, and it's pretty good. Thanks, you guys
Yeah.
over here. By the way, if you'd like me to respond to you, thank you. Lil, you said you subscribed. Thank you. I see that. If you'd like me to respond to you, put a super chat on the screen and I will read your message. If you want to tell me that you're vegan here on YouTube, feel free to do so. If you want to tell me something, a fact about your life, I don't know, you're welcome to as well. And I see that Joanne is here. Joanne, thank you so much for showing up. Joanne Vegan from the United States is here, guys. She is a great moderator. She helps out a lot. Joanne is so smart and so benevolent, so kind. All right. So how about brown foods? Can you think of brown foods that are vegan? I'll start by saying lentils. 18 grams of protein per cup.
Brown rice.
Brown rice. Good.
I guess you could say like the outside of like a kiwi or something.
The outside of a kiwi, yeah. Let's talk about the different kinds of nuts. Walnuts.
Almonds.
Almonds, yeah. Cashews.
Peanuts.
Hazelnuts.
I can't really think of any more nuts.
Macadamia nuts.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Pistachios are more greenish, right?
Oh yeah, they are too.
Yeah, and the only really vegan food that there is a blueberry. Oh, just one second. I just got a super chat over here. Somebody whose name is, their name is gone. And it says there your message was retracted. I don't know if you said something mean, but thank you for the $1 donation. Okay, try again and write something kind and then it won't be redacted. Okay, you guys on YouTube, you can be kind. You can write nice things. Okay, well, thank you. Would you like to read another card?
Yeah, I'd love to read another card.
Okay, so this is random vegan fact number 20.
When pigs and cows are raised to be eaten by cruel people, it's also bad for the planet. Why? Because huge amounts of water are used to grow the plants that the animals eat. And to clean the piss and shit out of the massive factory prison farms where these animals suffer.
Right, so a lot of water is being used. When pigs and cows are raised to be eaten by cruel people, it's also bad for the planet. And why is that? Because huge amounts of water are used to grow the plants that the animals eat. And to clean the piss and shit out of the massive factories where prison farms, they're essentially that, factory prison farms where these animals suffer. Yeah. Well, thank you for being here. Now, have you become vegan yet?
Thank you so much for having me.
Are you vegan yet?
I am vegan, yeah.
All right. Can you tell us when your vegan declaration day was?
Mine. Well, so do I say my name and then like the date?
Just tell me when your vegan declaration day was. When was it? Do you remember?
I think it was I want to say 19th of October 2024.
Okay, great. Well, thank you for telling us. And don't forget to make yourself a little card like that and put it on your fridge.
Oh.
Make it really cute, just design it with a pencil first or on computer if you want and print it. And then it will always be a memory for you. And then you can count the weeks that you've been vegan, or you can count the months, or you can count the years. Thank you very much for coming. I do appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys on TikTok, that was amazing. Thank you guys for tapping. Thanks for sharing. Thank you guys, everybody who's been kind. And our class is over for now, but we will be back because I usually try to do 2 lives a day. So make sure you are subscribed. You guys on YouTube, make sure the notification bell has been tapped on so that the next time I go live, you will see right away. Thank you guys so much for being kind to the animals and to yourself. I know all of us here is suffering in some way that nobody else knows about, but that doesn't mean you should take it out on the animals. Think about it this way. When you have had bad things done to you, there's 2 ways to look at it. One is you do bad things to other people. The other is you break the cycle. You say, I don't want to be mean. I don't ever want to hurt the animals because I'm in a bad mood or something like that. Okay? Thanks, guys. See you guys later.